Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I don't step back, I need my broom, vroom. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom.
Welcome back, y'all, to another co-parenting therapy session with Jess and Rome. We got my guy Dre sitting here today. What's up, Dre?
Hey, how you doing?
You got the Baltimore swag. You the Oreos today?
Man, I represent Baltimore.
Okay.
Just like it because it's a cute jacket. That's why. You don't watch baseball, Dre.
Yeah, that too.
You don't watch baseball?
Playoff time.
Playoff time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're here without your other co-parent.
Yes.
And this is your youngest baby. You have two sons.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
And they have they're by two different women.
Yes.
And we are here speaking about the youngest baby's mom, right?
Yes.
Okay. How long was you and Roman's mom together?
When we gotta think about it, right?
6.5 years.
Because he called him something else.
Yeah.
All right. So
6.5 years.
6.5 years.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So y'all were in like a real relationship. It was
Yeah.
a whole, that's pretty
Hold
lengthy.
up. Just because it was 6 years don't mean it was a real relationship.
Excuse me?
It don't matter.
He didn't
the
say
time
on and off. He
limit.
said, it does.
Okay.
Literally. Just because you ain't been with
I
none of your
can't
baby
get
mothers more
past
than
2.
2 years. Jesus, me neither.
That don't mean it
I
was
ain't been with
fake.
nobody past 2 years.
Oh yeah, we know.
That's pretty good.
But that don't mean that it was fake because it wasn't past
You know
2
what?
years.
It's not about me and you. We're being professional.
Okay, sure.
Dre.
Yes.
Okay, so 6.5 years. This was a real relationship. Okay, and toward the end, who was the one who initiated the breakup?
She was.
She was the one who initiated the breakup.
Yeah.
And why was that? You can just tell us briefly, I guess.
I own a car wash, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
I was hardly never home.
Oh, okay.
You know, I would
Always
get home
working.
like 9, 10 o'clock. You
Yeah.
know? But, you know, I guess she would think I was out doing stuff.
Okay.
But you know where I'm at, you could just come there.
Right. What, did she know that? She could just
Yeah,
come
she know
there?
I own the car wash. Yeah, she knew that.
No, I'm saying, did she know that she could just come there? And
Yeah, I'm with you.
so it was never no infidelity
no
like
hiding,
that?
nothing, no nothing.
Nothing that you ever did to make her even think that you may be doing something?
I mean, a female gonna feel how they gonna feel, you know, but if you never seen me do anything, I never brung anything around you,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't assume.
Okay,
know?
you never, okay, so it was never even nothing to make her feel that way.
I mean, no, but you see social media, people like your page,
Oh, okay.
you know, stuff going by,
That
stuff
outside
like
attention that you get.
Right.
It can tend to make a female mind wander and it can make her insecure
That shit.
a little bit.
But if I'm showing you nothing but love, doing things for you,
Yeah.
flowers once a week,
Oh my God.
I just tennis shoes,
Right.
bills,
Amazing.
shit. That's alone
Big.
the
That's
bills.
big.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, she initially breakup, but
Okay.
the co-parenting is pretty good. But then sometimes, what he need, I know what he need.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you gonna do it? All right, give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
I'm busy, I forget. She called back, I sent it, you know?
How long has this been going on?
Probably like 3 years ago.
So he
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we broke out. We just co-parenting now, but
Okay.
I haven't been with about 3 years now.
So you haven't been, that means no intimacy,
None
no
of that.
staying over her place. She doesn't come over and stay over.
No,
Okay.
none
So
of
the fucking part, that's out.
that. None of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
What do you think it is?
Why it didn't work?
No, not even been work
Oh.
because at this point we at the. I don't think he going back.
Yeah.
I just think now he wanna co-parent to where though she ain't fucking nagging.
Right,
Yeah.
that's,
Well,
that's,
does she? So she nags, and
that's
you
it.
want that to
yeah,
be over.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Yeah, that's it.
That's
it.
the
The nagging.
biggest.
Okay.
The nagging. But other than that, you know, like I tell anybody, I love her. You know?
Yeah, of
I'm not
course.
in love with her, but I
Right,
love her.
right.
She
It's
had
your
tuna,
mom.
you know.
Yeah.
And whoever know me know I love my sons. You
Okay.
would think we together, how we,
Right.
you know, we good on the co-parent. It's just the nagging. And that nagging stop,
Mm-hmm.
probably would do a little extra more to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Where, like Rome asked you though, where do you think the nagging comes from? Has she ever, do you think she's passed to you?
I mean, you know,
Not fully.
baby mama is past the baby day. You always gonna love them because you had their child.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that special bond there. You may not be together or want to be with each other, but you're gonna have that bond. Can't nobody break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not everyone, but yeah.
Yeah, I say that because it's just you got baby mothers and children moms and children dads who just, they don't know one enough. I'm gonna put it in that simple.
Yeah.
I be feeling like, me personally, I be feeling like a mom will never forget or not love or not share any type of feelings for her child father if he was always there doing what he was supposed to do. So I think sometimes that can be a curse, because if she know, and especially if she had a child before you, if she know your works, bro, like, because honestly, bro, you can be an ain't shit ass nigga. But if you take care of that baby or them babies, and you, the way you put like that
would attract
over a little bit, a lot of shit. So I just be feeling like, bro, like, even for all my children moms, like, I be like, yo, like, as much as y'all may say about me or whatever the case may be, whenever a nigga in a fucked up moment or a fucked up predicament, y'all come.
Right.
Or for the rescue, or however you want to put it. So I'm like, I can't be that shit out of a nigga, but I think that as a man, as a father, like, when you do have that, I think that, yo, you gotta look back and be like, you know, like, I ain't as bad as I think it was.
Yeah.
We not bad.
But maybe it's like, I also say, if I was a bad dad and a bad shitball ass nigga, I don't think that they would. But because the dad shit overrules a lot of the other shit, I just be thinking like, yo, like, that nagging shit is a difference.
Because there are other qualities.
And women don't understand that.
Yeah, that nagging, man.
It's like, yo, like.
Do you still get nagged right now, currently?
So it's not the
by anyone. I don't need you to say who.
So
but
it's not the nagging as
nag?
in like, I'm like, you know what, fuck this bitch, I hate her. It's the nagging on little shit. Like, you know me, I don't care if my kids fuck up shit. Clothes, whatever.
I know.
I got one of them be like, oh, well, she spilled juice on her shirt. It ain't gonna come. I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to police her fucking wearing her shit?
Yeah,
so
it's just shit like that.
It's little spontaneous. It ain't nothing now. We've came a long way.
Yeah, no.
I'll take this.
That's why I say currently.
Than the other bullshit.
I know, that's why I say
like,
currently.
Yeah, like, I'll take this.
And give me an example of how Roman's mom will nag you. What is considered, what is it? Is it something that you just can't deal with? What is it?
And he still need this. And he still need that.
It's after Christmas.
I said, he don't even go to school next year. He all right. You know, he got stuff for, what else do he? I told you he need it. I said, all right, he'll get it.
Yeah.
He ain't wearing nothing now, but play clothes.
So her thing is what I say when I say it.
Right. Control. Because
So
she's older than me, though.
How old is she?
I'm 34, and she's 44.
Okay, so a 10-year difference.
She should be out of that damn stage.
Okay.
Right.
But she was dealing with a young guy.
You knew.
And sometimes, no. Sometimes when you're dealing with someone younger, it goes either way. Either you can learn from the older person, or the older person learns from the younger person.
All right, scratch that. You got any other kids?
Damn.
Their kids grown.
Oh.
I mean, they're not his kids, so he wouldn't know exactly.
They're not his kids, but if they grown,
and out of the house.
My thing is, they out the house.
Yeah, they out the house.
Yeah, so they grown.
So this might be different or it ain't. She got grown kids. You should not be acting like that.
All right, but that's not their fault. Every baby fault different.
It's
Every
not,
one of your baby mother's different.
Yeah, but we all young, the same age, and our kids are pretty much in the same vicinity. Like me personally, honestly, like if you got kids that's grown and out the house, don't be calling me on that bullshit.
But listen, this is another way to look at it. She's 10 years older than him, and she knew that when she met him.
And she older.
So her control, dealing with a nigga younger than her, you tend to want to control. It's just it naturally happens when you're dealing with somebody younger than you. You try to control Brianna. She was younger than you. You tried to control her at first.
I think he's the more active dad.
Of course.
Of why?
Yeah.
I'm speaking on out of all the ones that's out the house and all of that. She never had
and
that
the youngest
before.
too.
And the youngest,
probably the most swaggy, the most,
Not even speaking.
Listen, I'm telling you, as a woman, you ain't a woman. You don't know. I'm telling you, all of that together. He's always had a good job. He's always got his own business. Yeah, I'm talking about Dre.
I thought you were talking about the kid. No, okay.
Oh no. He's always he's younger, but he didn't never need her for anything. So anywhere that she would try to, it's like, damn, he already got this together. Okay, I ain't got to take care of my, I need to control him some type of way.
I give her credit. She got her own everything.
And that's amazing.
Like she's a good ass mom.
Yep, and a good one.
We'll never take that from her.
And that's probably why.
We'll never take that from her.
And she's probably in all her relationships have been, except this one, probably she's always been the breadwinner with a nigga who never had his own or whatever. So, she's probably always had to help a nigga get somewhere or, not that that's a bad thing, but that's probably what she did up until she met Dre. Mm-hmm. They were in a relationship, they had a baby, and they ended up not being together. And you broke up with her.
No.
She left you.
She broke up with me.
And she left you because you started getting popping.
Like Robin did.
Probably just not trusting me though.
Not trusting you.
But not had no reason to not trust me. Don't just.
I think it's something that you ain't telling me.
No, it's assumption.
It's like insecurity though. That's like females. Mm-hmm. Y'all can be in the house watching TV. I'm watching football. Mm-hmm. You're in the kitchen cooking. Mm-hmm. You think about something. Mm-hmm. Then you tell me, out of nowhere. I be like, okay, babe. So you don't hear me talking? I mean, what you want me to do? Go back and fuss?
More engagement.
Yeah,
that's to entertain that.
I don't like that energy. I heard one of your shows before you was talking about the energy and peace, and that's what you want. That's what every man wants. I want that. You know?
She said, "Who your favorite baby mother?" I think that was that.
That's not what the hell.
He said energy and peace. Oh, you talking about?
It was one of
your shows y'all had. I forgot which one it was.
It's part of coparenting therapy where you just wanted peace.
I just want peace. I don't bother nobody. I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm a real daddy. You know what I mean? I'm a daddy. My kids say daddy.
Right.
So.
Is she in a relationship?
I think she has a friend.
Okay.
But, that.
And are you?
No, I'm single.
Okay.
I'm single. Yeah, I ain't saying nobody. I have friends.
In the 3 years, you done had a few friends here that she's known about. Something like that, do you think?
I haven't been after we broke up, I haven't been in a relationship.
She don't need to know about.
Right, but I'm saying, has she ever known you to deal with someone else? Not even on a relationship level, just, this a friend, or somebody that maybe Roman told her that was around, or just her knowledge of you dealing with somebody else. Has that ever been a question?
No, because I never I don't bring my son around no female, so he could never say, Daddy got this friend. He think me and his mom girlfriend, because he'll say, Mommy, your girlfriend, but he don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, do you think that these are things that she tells him?
No, she ain't telling him we together. I know that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
This is just his own mind. Like, my mommy, my daddy, they're together.
Yeah, he just a happy, because we don't do none of that back and forth in front of him.
Right.
You know what I mean? We'll never do none of that.
That's really good.
I'll call her I'll call and probably have something to say, but he ain't never heard me and her just, I love my girl that, I love my girl that. No, he can never say that.
Why do I feel like if I sit down with her, it's going to be something else revealed that you didn't tell me today?
She's a female.
That's why.
She's a female. I mean, Tuna could come in and tell you that.
My mother's a female. That's what you're going to say.
Mommy always daddy.
And I'm going to ask him, what did daddy do? He can be like, nothing. No, he can say that.
What do you think, I ain't going to say needs to happen, what do you think that you both can do to come to an understanding where she know that you don't like her nagging? In a way that she understands it. So I wouldn't say, oh, you nagging me. In a way that she know that, like, you don't, come on, man. Like, me need all that.
Me being strong-minded, I mean, it could go in one ear and out the other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let that bother me, because it could be much worse. I could be on child support just for her being petty or mad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Women do stuff like that.
And you're not on child support?
No, I'm blessed.
No? Okay. Yeah, and she's never even threatened to take you there?
I mean, she said it.
Just say little shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. I ain't
never pursued that.
Because she would hold that down herself. I could be like, man, I ain't doing nothing for Shorty ever again in life. I would never say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But she would hold it down. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? That's how she's
that type of woman.
And I always tell my son, no matter what, go with your mama. Mommy, your best friend. Always your mother. Over me. I even tell him that. Over me, your mama. Because that's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or auntie that's real close. I would go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think women in general, bro, because I feel like, little kid boys need their fathers, but that woman mechanism, like being in their lives.
The nurturing.
That too, but like I don't speak on that because I'm a nurturer. I speak on just having a woman in your life.
A father's nurturing. No, I'm just saying like a mother's nurturing.
A mother's nurture
child
is
needs
different.
as well.
A woman's nurture is different.
Right.
Is different, yo. And I feel like if every young man can get that the proper way, it'll be different. Like
it'll be a better place.
I always tell my kids,
it'll be a better
like I was always hard on my mother. Like on my mothers, but my children, like even with her, I just wanted her to do more in the aspect of certain things that she may never understood. But like I was like, yo, like I just want this for my children. Even me. If something was to happen to parents, take me. Don't take the mom.
Right. That's how I
feel like it'd be a different.
Because people see us as men, we're stronger physically.
Yeah.
But females are just strong all the way around.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell I could carry no baby now. I mean, I wouldn't. If I was a female, I would never have no kids.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it, but they do it though. You know what I'm saying? They bleed once a month. I know it's draining the fuck out of them. Hormones and shit. They go through shit. Look at all the single mothers out here. Look at all of them holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Women are strong.
And I say that, and I also put in the perspective, like I always told you, I don't know if you remember, but I was like, at the end of the day, I will never do this, but as a mom, you can't up and go.
Right.
Dads, we can up and go whenever the fuck we please.
Right.
I don't know too many Brendas.
Right.
Putting the baby in the motherfucking dumpster. But you know, like woman is a power, and I hate to say creature, but this is how they use it in that terminology. The woman is a powerful creature, species, whatever you want to call it. And it also goes back to, they was like, well, how can women accept men cheating, but men can't? You know, a woman can take on so much. And that's why I love my mother so much, man. I hurt that she left me so young. But like a woman just take on so much, man. So I never really blatantly disrespect a woman.
Not blatantly,
I've been in situations, but it's like, a woman is everything. So that's why me personally, I just really, if I ain't gonna be with my child mom, but I ain't trying to beef with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to know.
I don't care who
I'm gonna have to deal with you.
I don't care who you deal with. Even if we still on an intimate level and I'm hitting you, blah, 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 I just ask you to be honest because why? You're my child mom at the end of the day. So whoever person you dealing with gotta answer to me. I just don't be wanting you to put me in fucked up predicaments where I gotta defend myself.
But whoever she's dealing with should respect that as a man.
No, I say not this, just no, this not, I'm saying if I'm still intimate with this child mom.
Okay.
Even still.
Nobody else may not know, like that new guy you might know, might not know. I'm saying I want you to be honest with me because I ain't got a problem with him.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's gonna have a problem with me.
Right.
Especially when you are somebody. Because I notice a lot of young men don't care if it depends on who you are.
Right.
So that's like it just be little small pointers.
But why should a man have to answer to you just because you still cracking his girlfriend who's your baby mother?
So it's not that you have to answer, but me and my world.
Because she's wrong.
Me and my world, at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, I said it the way I said it, and I said what I said.
Because what you said was some bullshit.
Because listen, he ain't gonna think a lot of these young guys ain't gonna think the way I think. Okay. I'm not beefing with him.
Okay.
But you know, like I know, it's always that person got a problem with Rome.
Okay.
So sometimes it be in the past.
Not on my end.
Not on your end, but sometimes I've been blindsided because the child mom that I'm still in the intimate relationship with, not together, lying. Let's just say I might be laid up. I'm comfortable. I just moved from here.
Yeah.
I'm laid up there. I'm comfortable. You telling me you ain't dealing with nobody know where you live at.
Somebody knocking.
Right. Okay. Well,
that puts me in a fucked up predicament. Why? Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna let them disrespect you, my child, because my child might be there. Damn, bro, you could have just told me the truth.
But you know what you do? You know what you do with that?
I ain't doing nothing with that.
No,
I'm done.
What do you let them talk?
I'm done. I ain't got no more. Go ahead. You can say what I should have did.
You need to go handle that.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
And that's it. You don't say no more.
That's what I should have did.
You say no more.
Don't
react to it. Look, that's your problem. You gotta handle that. And she gonna respect that enough. Like, oh yeah, he ain't playing. Let me handle this right now.
But see, Rome was always so involved with his children's moms. I'm talking about everyone. So he was also like, even with because I don't want to speak on any of them. Everybody's in a good space. But even with my situation, when we first broke up, my son was 6 months and I went and got into another relationship. Rome, it's like Rome didn't want to, he didn't want to be with only me, but he didn't want to see me with nobody else either. So he gave me that bullshit about wanting his family. And that's all I wanted at the time. I'm young, this is my first baby. I'm like, oh my God, we planned Ashton. We lied to my mother and to my parents and said that we didn't, but we did. We planned this baby, just being young. And
I didn't lie, you did.
You lied first, and my father was like, I don't like you.
I was at the table by myself.
So, yeah, no, you wasn't.
Father.
Yeah, I was crying. Anyway, because I didn't realize, like, shit, I got pregnant. I was like, anyway. So I got in a relationship, and then he gave me this shit, like, oh, I wanted to be with my family. And I left that nigga, who was a good man, left him.
Negative, but okay.
He was well, I don't know what the fuck he doing now, but he was.
He was a good man in your eyes.
He's a good man. Anyway, like I said, yeah, why? Because he had just came home from jail?
No. I never, but nah.
So what?
Oh, it don't matter
He's get locked up every day.
It don't matter where you stop.
Motherfucker just got locked up last episode. Anyway, listen.
It don't matter where you stop.
I left him. I got back with Rome. I went with Rome for 3 days. And it was another bitch hitting me up. Talking about this, that. I'm like, y'all could have stayed where the fuck I was at.
That's what women do.
They do that.
They hold on to shit and didn't know when to release it.
What? No, women do that because niggas do these women. Yeah. That's the problem. You was fucking with that bitch.
Deal with that girl in fucking a year.
They're gonna do that. They're gonna call you out the blue and make it seem like,
the moment you post, you back.
I know. That's what they gonna do.
You got the floor. Go ahead.
Wow, Andre, really?
Ahead. That shit happens, man. You just so naive that you don't see that. Women does that.
That's how I know that's how I know it's something more than what he said. We gotta get Roman's mother in here because I know she got
too, but tell me. Women do that part though.
Any man can tell you that they'll hit you out the blue.
Y'all think
we hit y'all out y'all.
Mind you, when you single and you ain't posting no woman, they ain't hitting your phone.
Oh no.
Jumping out the blue.
But when you posting your girl, you got so much to say. Like no.
Listen. Okay. All right. Well, I will agree. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now you want extra tire shine now. Oh, okay. Okay.
Extra tie shine.
Car wash.
Oh, why you ain't called me back? Oh, bitch, I was just single for a whole 6 months.
Yeah.
You ain't called nothing. You ain't say
holidays or nothing.
First of all, this is a problem. This is a problem here. This is not brothers on BET.
No, this is not the problem. We need an answer.
This is co-parenting therapy, and we gonna be serious right now. No, first of all, y'all know I do give that to y'all. Yeah, women do come out the blue. Okay, I've been one of them as well. To come out the blue and act like some shit. Yeah, you know, whatever. But you still do have to think of that other side and be like, he not admitting to it or he not gonna cop to it. But you was dealing with a female already. You just was so worried about me being happy with another nigga because you knew I still wasn't, I still wanted my family. So you was just like, all right. I'm gonna get, cause I know how to have her. I know how to manipulate her. I know how to control her. No. You still loved me. Yeah, you did. But you was so young and you couldn't be with one girl.
No, I didn't feel
you
like
wanted me. You just didn't want only me. And I didn't want you to cheat on me. I never
spoke on this. I ain't really care for that.
You didn't care for what?
I ain't care for you dealing with another guy. I'm gonna tell you when I had a problem with it. It's a pride thing with men, especially me. When it went public.
Okay.
I had a problem because I couldn't accept the fact that it was publicized.
That I moved on with somebody else publicly.
In so little time.
No, it wasn't so little time. No,
so he wasn't 10 months.
That wasn't, no.
He wasn't 10 months because it was after 10 months.
That was somebody I was talking to. I'm talking about a real fucking relationship.
Oh, well, you made it. See, listen, hold pause.
She
made that like it was a real relationship. She brought him around her mother and all that.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of shit for me.
I see.
Look, nobody give a fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of shit for me.
So when they can,
doing a lot of shit for me. My son, my mother, he would bring us food every day. He would take me shopping. Shit that I was doing. I didn't have a job. He paid my half of daycare. Listen. He got my son shit that I was supposed to be getting him. I didn't have a job though. Yeah, but he wasn't my boyfriend still. Yeah, I used that nigga. But
when women get over that standpoint. It seems like a real relationship.
All right, that's on you. I don't pay you to think about what it seems like.
And that's the thing where women need to communicate because let her tell it. If he wasn't her boyfriend, why did he overstep his boundaries? She's supposed to say, I got that. Right? He overstepped his boundaries.
Well, all right, no, ask him how.
How you overstep his boundaries?
How did, I'm checking, I'm caught up. The other one name was Gerome. So my answer to that is, if y'all not together like you say you together, you don't come to me. Don't say shit to me. You talk whatever you got going on. You talk to the mom.
But didn't he just say that nigga should answer to me. But a girl fucking with somebody,
see, now she's taking out of context. This is what women do. What I'm saying is, you said that wasn't your boyfriend, but all the actions then, because I don't forget nothing. All the actions then was giving me he was a boyfriend.
Nah, that nigga had a crazy baby mother chasing us all over the fucking
city. Don't even matter, don't nobody approach you about nothing.
What did they approach you about?
I came in the house, mommy house, like I usually do. And you know, I always go upstairs to the room to get what I need for Ashton.
Right.
Whether you're there or you're not there. This when you with mom and the daycare was downstairs.
Right.
He told me, yo, you ain't coming up here. So me trying to be respectful of my mom, I'm like, Mom, like, she like, well, Gerome, just been trying to deviate the situation because I didn't know Jessica was up there.
Yeah.
But that was one incident, and it was a big incident because we got into it, and he like, well, so Jessica, my mom wound up saying, all right, Jessica, throw what he need down.
No, bring down.
Bring down, throw down, however. Yeah. I'm not saying that she was being mean for saying throw.
She would never.
Throw or bring, whatever the case may be, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not your boyfriend, that wasn't even, I'm walking to my mother's house, which Jessica was living with her, which is her mom. That's her mom. If I'm not a woman's boyfriend and her baby father, whoever the case, walk in there, and I ain't telling that man he can't come up. That's overstepping your boundaries if you're not in a relationship. I ain't even gonna get to the part where y'all not married. It was a big tension then, because at that moment,
and she was there.
She was there.
Yeah.
And she never put nothing in place.
You ain't say nothing?
She never.
I didn't say anything.
You shouldn't say that's not your place. I'll handle this.
She didn't. But she didn't. She didn't do anything.
I didn't.
And that was fine. Yeah. I left it as that. I got my son. I think it was a belt. It was a belt. So I bring it back. I left. My thing was, right now, speaking on 10 years later, if that wasn't your boyfriend, he had no place of saying anything. Now with AJ, my favorite one. Man, AJ had differences because I was stuck in there. I don't want no nigga doing shit for my child.
Hitting the mic.
That moment. AJ is a man that he was, always would be a substantial man to me for this one moment. He hit me. Yo, man, we didn't have a man-to-man conversation. I'll come in your hood. Jessica don't need to know about this. She ain't know about this till probably 7 years later. But man, yo rap, later. Man. He like, bro, even new joints come out and said, bro, I don't need you to do that. I appreciate it. But I'm just honored that we had this conversation. I'm still, AJ older than me. I'm like 21, 22.
Yeah, AJ
and
in his 30s.
Even then, bro, I always expected men to be like that. So I was always so failed because of men wasn't like, yo.
There were things that you would say, you didn't give a fuck, yo. You was quick at your mouth. You didn't give a fuck. You felt like, listen, I got a baby with her. So I can do any fucking thing I want to do, whether she my girlfriend or not. That's how the fuck it is, whether I'm with her or not. She got my son. It's my first son. I don't give a fuck. It was the way you was moving. You was being disrespectful. Everybody, you was the youngest one that I dealt with. My age was the same age. That's why he said, yo, you're not coming up here. You was being disrespectful. You were disrespectful with AJ too, until AJ was like, look, yo, let's have a man-to-man. Like, I don't even, he was just a different type. He just took a different approach to it. It wasn't like, nigga, you ain't coming up here. You better not come up here. Because that's not even his house. That wasn't even his house. And Gerome he wasn't my boyfriend, but he was a very respectful nigga. That's what he was even doing in my mother's house.
I expected niggas to handle shit the way yo handle it because that's what men do. Yo ain't go on the internet. Yo ain't go to his brother. Man, his brother went to school together and all that. Like, none of that, bro.
Okay.
Right.
Like, well, that's good. And
that's
how it's supposed to be,
why
though.
You gotta start a controversy and then go to he and ha when you started it.
That's how it gotta
That's
be.
why I was like, AJ, that was mine.
So that's why I'm glad all of that is done behind us and we're here now. That's how we're able to sit down and have these conversations so we can help people like Dre.
Y'all doing a great job.
Well, thank you so much, because it seemed like you was being our therapist for a second. Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. We all learn from each other, man. Just as Black people, that's good. Where do you see you and Roman's mom going from here? What is a perfect co-parenting environment for you and her? Literally, what does that look like to you?
I wish she was here so I could hear her side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But like I said, we pretty much good. It's just the nagging. That's it. If that nagging would stop, I would get on one knee.
Oh, and marry her?
Not in that sense.
Friendship forever.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I knew he fucking loved. I knew he wanted her back.
No, I knew what he meant. It's
friendship forever.
It's different.
No, I'm here.
It's different. Yeah.
And then y'all can literally be like us.
Right. Because you guys are good. I like you. I love the show. I love it.
Yo, Audrey is such a fucking character. I swear to God.
I do.
But I know. But it's just it was that character change real quick. I loved it. It's great. So, do you think that she would want to do a second interview? You know, do an interview by herself, or would she sit down with you?
She would do it with me.
Okay, she's supposed to be here today.
Yeah, but she had to work late.
And guess what?
Okay.
That's letting you know.
That's a big step.
That's hope.
That's good.
Because if a mom is willing to sit down with you in front of a camera, you know
that she know that hundreds of thousands of people are gonna see.
So you know, like that'd be hope for me. Like it'd be sometimes I'd be like, fuck, like.
That's amazing.
If I get that bag in a way, boy. That's it.
And then we don't understand it, but it just be like little shit. I'd be like,
right.
Come on, yo.
Okay. Well, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna continue this one as well, because I actually would love to sit down with Roman's mom. Yeah. I would love that. So that's what we're gonna do, right? You gonna get her to come?
Yeah, I'm gonna get her to come.
Because he actually, I love what he said. He said, I wish she was here because I want to hear her side. After saying like he don't really like to entertain, this, that, and the other, I think that would be great that she even hears that. He says that, like, yo, I want to hear, I communicate. I want to hear how you, like, why do you feel like you have to nag me? Why do you feel like it's, you know, so I think that'll be, and that's the first step to it, just communicating and being over each other and really just having that open communication and being honest with each other. Like, just be 100% transparent. Correct. Yo, Dre, this is why I do this shit. Yo, remember that time? Because it's something, it's a reason why women just don't do that shit for absolutely no reason. You don't, unless you fucking crazy in your mind. I'm sorry.
It could be anything, though.
It can be anything.
It could be you called, I didn't answer, I called you right back.
But
what are you doing?
But we can't say
wax on the car.
Cause she ain't here to tell us. So until she comes,
my phone was in a cup holder.
Until she comes to tell us, we cannot speak for Roman's mother. And just like that, we've come to the end of another co-parenting therapy session with Jess and Rome. Y'all say bye to Dre. Y'all will see this man again. And hopefully we can see that cute little Roman, but we definitely are expecting his mom next time. Bye, y'all.